Hello and welcome back to Nova Arcana. Today we are back in the Verde Passage. This is where we ended or kind of spent most of the last episode. This is probably going to be another short episode because I only got half an hour to record in. But we could go higher up. I don't think I want to explore this too much more because I don't think this is going to be the way to get to the next intersection, and that is our first goal, our main goal for now, is to get to that next intersection. I'm probably missing some things. I'm missing a bow. That's one thing that I'm definitely missing. But I can't be bothered to... I don't have time, basically, to go and figure out what I'm missing and get all that sorted. So instead what I'm going to do is just carry on from here. There's some more dark spots, which I would like to... that guy scared me. Let's check my render distance. I use this profile for mapping sometimes, although I've kind of stopped now because it's 1.16.3. I may end up just doing a /give of a shield, depending on how badly things are going. Because, as I said, I really don't have time to record, and I know I have shields back at base. I would like to do this map without cheating, though, if possible. Do we have enough to make a bow? Nearly, not quite. Right, because spiders are kind of guaranteed damage for me. I find them really hard to fight when I'm not lagging, and I am constantly ever so slightly laggy in this map, sadly. Probably just spawning more stuff at this stage. Well, here's the rest of the string that we need. It would be nice if breaking spawners gave you some soul back. Right, let's grab a couple of bits of wood. I don't think I've got any stone on me either, otherwise I would probably craft an axe, because I do kind of prefer axe combat. Although without a shield, maybe I'm better off with a with something else. Right, let's make a bow very quickly. I do have arrows. Because I was running out of time, I just very quickly dumped stuff out at my base and came back here so that I could carry on a little bit further with the map. And it does seem like it's lit up down there, which is not a very good sign because that means we've looped back on ourselves. There's some darkness there, though. It doesn't seem like anything. It's weird, like daylight here. I don't know if that's coming down from somewhere. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's cool. Well, maybe that's noteworthy. I see a purple thing up there, so maybe I should jump up there. We also haven't been down here yet, so I'll go down there in a second. I think we've already been up here, but I did see some wool, and that implies a chest that we haven't opened yet. Oh, books medium. Not really any use to us at this point, because we don't have an anvil. But I'll make a mental note of that, and probably forget to come and get it later, but mental note of that. And now I do want to come down here. We still haven't seen any... The offhand we're using is attack speed and speed, so that's quite nice, but we still haven't seen any mobs. And the -2 health is a bit annoying. Shield would probably be better, because we are going to get creeper bombed. I just know it. But let's try and avoid it if possible. And this looks... I can't remember if we've seen mushrooms down here yet, so maybe this is something different. This is now the, I think, 7th episode I've been in. The 7th episode I've been in, whatever this area is called. Not Salsa Verde, Verde Passage, that's the one. I get confused between my own terrible puns and What is that spawning? Is it just spiders? Why is there a spider spawner there? It's not just spiders, it's creepers on spiders, of course. And many of them, in fact. That parrot scared me quite a lot. And it does appear that there are other things for us to worry about. But this will let us recharge our soul if I can get down there. And it does appear that this is something new, so that is very positive. As it's been a while since we've made any real progress with this area in particular. I'm doing my best to dodge skeleton arrows, but it's very hard, especially in an area as kind of small as this. There we go. And let's push forward and try and get something even vaguely close to the spawner, which I don't think we did achieve. But let's back up so that it doesn't spawn anymore and try and heal up. I didn't even remember to do the absorption thing at the monument either, which isn't great. And given we're dealing with creepers, I think, well, maybe the sprint speed would be better, or being able to sprint would be better than... There we go, we managed to get a torch there at least. And I think it just spawned. Let's break that. And try not to take any more unnecessary fall damage. I'm trying to think if there's anything I wanted to talk about. Last time I kind of briefly touched on DE, and I think I haven't actually watched it back yet. I need to edit that video, but I think I maybe came across slightly more negatively on DE than I wanted to. It definitely wasn't intended to be. DE is an incredible map, but yeah, I was just trying to compare the like stylistic difference between Nova, which is obviously mechanic heavy with the soul stars and everything, but certainly has a different vibe to it, I think, than DE, and personal preference and mapping style. I think I fit more with Render's style than I do with the style of well, Project CTM, I guess. Let's get all these. And I'm trying to think if there's a good way for me to get over there other than just jump stacking. But I don't need to think of a good way when I can jump stack, I suppose. Unless there is, and there's a passageway that way, which I think I see a sign, which is very positive. We like signs. Signs often point to intersections, is what I'm hoping for. Because we are still looking for intersection 2. I think a zombie just converted and it scared the crap out of me. I wonder what carrots do in this map. Because, yeah, you obviously don't need food to survive and to sprint and stuff. So, carrot. I could not see him at all. I don't think I'm on like moody brightness or anything, but for whatever reason, that guy was just invisible to me. Probably not invisible to you, although you never know. This feels very much like a trap. Okay, so it's giving us all the different types of food, and I think this is probably just teaching us about how different types of food give different effects. I don't know what apples do, but let's try. Okay, so we get 1 heart from apples. That's good. Let's break that. Are there any more apples? Because I would need. I would quite like some hearts at this stage. And I will read that book, The Guide to a Balanced Diet. Very quick. I'll show it at least. I think a healthy diet is important for working hard. Haste 1, resistance 1, whoops, regen 2, haste 1 and resistance. Interesting, okay. So mostly it's not regen, but apples would be a good thing. I don't know if I have any access to regular apples or whether I'm still looking for regular saplings. I cannot remember. I think there are some down below in the kind of bright water, below the, what's it called? The Candlelit Castle. So that's probably somewhere that we will need to go back to, and hopefully we can do that without too much trouble. Verde Passage. Intersection 2. Okay. If this is anything like the path to Intersection 3, then there are about to be about 100 traps, and I am very likely to die. Which would make me sad, because it would probably be the end of the video, even though we've only been recording for 11 minutes. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for traps, if I can. Clay is not a gravity block, even though it kind of looks like it should be, or yeah, kind of looks like it is. Lava fall. Interesting. I don't know if this is... I don't know what we're meant to do here, basically. I guess we'll just dig through the wall. It's probably the easiest thing. Well, I knew I was going to die. Please don't actually kill me. Right, I will pause the recording. Apparently we're now all the way back here as well. I did not have a bed or something. What I will probably do is pause the recording, but I will consider it first. I'm just thinking. That was a very silly death. A very avoidable, silly death. I think with just a little bit of food, I might be able to get back fairly easily. I did hear a baby zombie behind me, which isn't good. Let's drink the absorption whilst we're here, and healing as well. Sure, why not? Let's go 1, 4, 2. Let's go for that. I will make my way back through the Verde Passage. Stick on some armor as well, why not? And I will meet you at my grave. Of course, I'm now on fire. This single baby zombie is about to kill me. I wasn't really thinking that it was going to do any real damage, but it came pretty close to killing me, so at least I was recording that, so you can see just how bad a CTM player I really am. And you can hear the slurp sound over and over again, repeatedly, because that's what everyone has been missing from their life. Right, yes, pausing video, coming back in a moment. Okay, we have made it. I grabbed a couple of blocks. It was a fairly smooth run through. I think I've got most of it pretty lit up now, and there's definitely more to this cavern that I'm not going to explore, at least in the near future. I've kind of, yeah, I need to get through the map, basically, and I'm trying to do that as quickly as possible in a way that still isn't kind of infuriating to watch, or kind of against my ideal style of play. Because I'm not actually very good when I try and rush things. I'm not very good when I don't try and rush things either, as you've seen. Apparently I had 4 golden apples on me. That is news to me. Let's get rid of you. Put you on. Equip you. And that is most of the stuff. I don't know if there's anything actually that's junk here. Alright, so that was a bust, but let's go this way. Come slightly further away from the lava fall and hopefully it won't kill us again. I do wonder if that, I mean, is that what we're meant to do? Just kind of tunnel through that wall? I do hope I do not run into any mobs, particularly skeletons, but also just anything really. Could not face another death to lava just now, because that really would be the end of the video. Let's just chuck you there, why not? So we've got a rail kit. I don't know where the rail kit takes us. I would like to know. I did not see those skeletons there. That is very scary. Okay, at least 2 of the 3 skeletons that spawned actually hurt themselves. Or hurt each other rather than me. And here we are. We have made it finally to intersection 2, which is a big relief. A big relief for me. Now I'm hoping there is a shortcut to Ritual Grounds. Yeah, I was hoping there was a shortcut somewhere. I don't know why it's lagging quite so badly. I am only on 7 chunk render distance. I guess let's go to fast graphics. I really don't like the way that like leaves look in fast graphics, but maybe it will be slightly better. Anyway, that is going to be. Well, let's try and go back to the Ritual Grounds. I do still have 5 more minutes to record. It's a bit annoying that I died because that cut my recording time shorter than it should have been. But such is life in CTM maps, I think. Right. There are a lot of mobs spawning in this intersection, which I don't particularly love, but there we go. Let's see where this takes us. I'll probably use the minecart in future, but for right now, I think we're better off not risking another death. I do like minecarts for shortcuts rather than teleporters. I think that kind of adds a bit of, I don't know. I mean, teleporters fit some maps and not all. I don't know if this map has any teleporters actually. I suppose seamless ones to take you from the start of the map to that section of Verde Passage. And this is a very fun jumping simulator. I'm glad I decided to jump rather than go the correct way and use a minecart. That's sarcasm, in case it wasn't entirely obvious. And there we go. I think this is the room at the monument, isn't it? Cool. Well, it's progress. We have finally made progress, and there are minecarts here and everything. I imagine that is in section 3, and that's in section 4. But I wonder if like this whole wall is bedrock, or if I could have found that if I was patient enough with digging around. Anyway, I've been recording for 20 minutes, which is not a very long video by any stretch, but we've made progress. We've finished off. I could actually merge this video with the previous episode because they were both a bit short, but I don't think I'm going to do that just because I haven't been uploading many videos recently, and 2 videos is better than 1 probably. Even though we've made progress, we have nothing more to add to this beautiful monument area. I haven't even put the emeralds in yet, but I don't think I will. So next time we will probably be taking on the Fundaments. I think that was the only name of the area, only area name that I read from Intersection 2. I would run back to Intersection 2 now, but I want to re-gear and kind of reorganize my inventory before I do a next play session. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.